So, Jai, we were doing that that rooting game. How you find levels, and then you get underneath the other guy, get underneath the other guy. If you've not seen it before, basically what we're trying to do is we get into a stance, go ahead and touch me somewhere, okay? And then I touch the opponent, okay? And Jai's going to put himself into a rooted state and hold it there. He doesn't want to be as rooted as he possibly can be because he's my partner. Okay? So he's investing in loss, allows me to play this game. Okay? So I want to find his root. I want to root myself. I want to find his root. I have to get underneath his root, take a deep breath, and then I'm going to expand my energy to break his root. Okay? Kind of got that? Okay. Now, I keep my root where I was. He's got to do the same thing to me. He's got to root himself a little bit deeper than I was. He's got to try to load himself, get the energy, and then he's going to expand into me. I'm going to give him something to push against. And he's going to try to break my root by being lower than me. Okay, so that wasn't bad, but it was more musculature rather than an expansive energy. So this game is that he beat me there, so now I got to go underneath him, go underneath him, go underneath him. So that's the whole game. You could spend quite a long time doing this. So Jai's question was,
what am I trying to sense?
Yeah, when you're not just pushing against this physical form, you're trying to find his root, and that's what you want to get under and push. So the question is, how the heck do I find someone's root? Is it in their feet? Where is it? Okay, and this got me into thinking about the centers. Center of mass, which guys usually carry up here. Right? There are more musculature up here. This is where you carry yourselves. Pull your shoulders back, make yourself look like a big guy. Right? Women naturally carry in their hips. Okay. So in push hands and this kind of situation, their center of mass is lower, gives them a little bit more advantage in the rooting stage. Okay. We have to learn to change and bring our root down.
Yeah.
And eventually learn to change it any way you want.
Right.
But right now, this is not the game. Jai's question is, how do I find that root? Great question. Because you can't look and find it. You have to feel it. Okay? And if you don't know what to feel for, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right? And just the concept of it is difficult.
Yeah.
One way to find it is when you're here, okay, and we're connected, okay. When I put my energy, my intent somewhere, if I put it into his chest, okay, my intent actually goes here, and my energy will go there because chi follows eating. Okay. If I can feel something to push against there, okay, then I have something to push against. If I have something to push against, I can probably make him move. Okay? But right now, when I do that, I can sense that that's not where his center of mass is. Okay? So there, I go looking for it. And literally, I'm just putting my intent through his body. And now I can feel it around in your hips. Whether you know it or not, that's where it is. Okay, so all I want to do here is get underneath of his hips with my intent. Take a deep breath, load myself, load the springs, load the fascia, load the tendons, load the ligaments with chi. Okay? And when I get underneath him, I don't push him, I just expand. Okay? And I can move him. Okay? Take another deep breath. I'm going to do it again to you. I'm loading. I've got all my ligaments stretched. And then I just stretch them and push them away. That's all it is. So learning to find that, it's like a connection. It's like you reach for something, if you hit it, if you find something, then you can play with it. If you don't, and you're looking around this, obviously you don't have it. And all you got to do is move your mind inside the body until you find something to push against. When you have something to push against, I can push against it.
Right.
If your arms are like this and I'm trying to push against it here, I'm not going to move the guy.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Putting that into practice is why it takes such a long time, so many hours of practice, okay? And learning that you can lower your root, and learning that you can do it without going like this, Because that's what most people want to do. They want to lower their physicality and thinking that they're rooted. You should be able to root no matter where you're. Master Chung can just root on one leg like this.
Right.
More attention.
Cool. All right. So can I try?
Absolutely. So I'm going to keep my root high. You drop your elbows. There you go. And I'm going to give you something to push against. Gotta feel where it is. Okay.
I was put it there. That's right.
That's where you felt it, and that's where I had it. I had it high for you.
Right.
Okay. Now I'm going to move it. Just to play.
All right.
See if you can find it.
Okay.
And that's all it is an understanding of, drop your elbow, there you go, is a feeling. Get in touch with feeling. That's what Tai Chi is. It's not so much in the brain. Okay, where's my root? Keep looking. Don't worry about uprooting, but just look for it and see if you can find it. So put some tension on me. It's not like you're pushing, just looking. You're sending out the feelers. Where's my root? It's also a skill to be able to keep your root in one spot. Where do you think it was?
Well, first I thought it was pelvic, and then after that I thought it was halfway into the stomach.
Okay, I had it right in my hips, so your first guess was correct.
Couldn't get underneath.
Yes.
Couldn't get underneath.
And-
That's probably why I did, but that's okay because I didn't. I got to build my root better. I guess.
If you can sense where somebody's root is,
Yeah.
that's a win.
Right.
That's a win. We play different games, and to be able to pick up root quickly, and you can pick up the root through different things. You can find the root quickly, and that gives you an advantage because you know where it is, and that you have something to push against. Okay. If put left foot forward there, grab my wrist. Okay. When we play this game, have you seen this one before? Okay. When we play this game, what we're trying to do is pull somebody off balance. Okay. So you ready to play?
Yeah.
So you're going to try to pull me off balance. Go ahead. Yeah, come on, ball. Good. Okay, try again. There you go, I'm giving you something. Good. Okay, try again. Well, come on, you can do it. Come on.
Are we fighting each other, guys?
You're trying to pull me off balance. Go. Pull, 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 pull. Come on. Pull.
Hold on, I'm not even rooting right now.
That's a bad thing. Pull, pull. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Good, good. See, I gave you something to pull against. Hey, you won. Do it again. Do it again. Beat me. Pull me. Pull me. Can't do it, right? Okay, because I'm not giving him anything to pull against. Okay, do it again and watch. Just watch what happens when he pulls. Okay? Beat me. Pull me. Pull me. I give it to him. I don't fight him. Right? I give it to him.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to pull against, you can't win. If you have nothing to push against, I can't win.
So technically, the only reason you pulled me over before was because I was keeping tension in the body.
And I was taking advantage of that tension. Okay, ready? Watch again.
Yeah, it's good.
Pull, pull,
Oh, I'm sorry.
pull,
Yeah.
pull.
Ah!
Yeah. So as soon as you find a tension, you can pull against it. If you're tense, you can pull against it and uproot the guy. But if you're relaxed,
Yeah.
you'll never get pulled off. I have a small disadvantage because you have such a long range of motion. So when you're here and I'm stretching,
But how do you keep from making tension when you're pulling? Like technically, you're making tension in your arm when you're pulling. Am I wrong?
no, but what you want to do is look from the defensive side. Tai Chi's defensive.
Right.
If someone wants to pull me that way, let them. Okay? And then what happens, okay, when you pulled all the way there, do you have any more range of motion?
No.
No.
Right.
So I'm safe.
But I have more range of motion than you do, and you pull me up all the time.
Yeah, but that's because I'm taking advantage of your tension.
Oh,
If
yeah.
we were both evenly matched with no tension, we were both jelly bodies,
Yeah.
there would just be this game of this. That's what happens with me and Brian every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Right?
Okay.
It's only when you put a little something else into the equation, like a step or whatever, get his mind screwed, and then you can pull him. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay? So those are a couple of different routing things that you'll learn in the 40, but how to change your route, about where your center is, center of mass.
Mm.
There's also center of balance, completely different things. Center of balance is a mental thing. Okay? So you learn to play with those two centers.
Mhm.
Why? To take advantage of the situation.
Okay.
Okay? And to make yourself better. Okay? So, a couple things. And when we get the ball out, maybe next week or whatever, like that, if we're just still talking about route,
Okay.
there's a fun game to play with the ball too.
Cool. Right on.
Okay, thanks. All right, that's our lesson.